So what would happen to you when you got grounded?
No TV, no friends, no nothing. Just like basically come home from school, sit in my room, do my homework, eat dinner, go to bed.
Now, when I got grounded, I would just get thrown in the basement and locked there for a couple days. It's not a big deal.
Oh, yeah, that's normal.
So I just did a lot of things, silly things, and sometimes I got caught, and I had to sign like contracts.
With your parents?
My parents were very into contracts. So I think the first time I was pretty scared about it because like they dimmed the lights and they were like sitting at the kitchen table, and like the light was like coming down like right in the middle of the table, and I would just sit there and I'm like, what's this? And I'm like paging through it. And at the end, it's like, please sign here, witness signature, dated, and I'm like, what are we talking about? And yeah, that's what happened.
I did have a friend one time that got sent to her room and she kept slamming the door, so they took the door off the hinges.
Ooh.
Yeah, you lose your privacy altogether. Like, you know what? Fuck you and your door. We're taking that too.
No TV was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
That's like no internet.
And then once I discovered jerking off, it didn't matter.
What you had to do was you had to print the pictures, and I had a fucking little 3-ring binder of them. Save that shit. You didn't. Dude, anywhere you went.
Actually,
you're welcome,
genius.
Everybody.
Yeah.
They don't have to do
For
that
you
in-
kids that are watching this 20 years from now, you don't know this struggle.
Maybe I had to come home at like 10 instead of midnight, or I couldn't use my car, or my mom would make me use her pager instead of mine. So hers was like the big, like black hunky one, and I had like the cool blue see-through one. So she'd be like, you know what, here. And anytime, like anything that had to do with like picking up the yard or like
raking leaves.
Yeah,
like,
raking leaves.
You couldn't go to parties, so your parents were like, go rake some leaves. That was the worst.
I had a really ridiculous punishment. I wore glitter every day in middle school. And so when I was caught sneaking out, my punishment was that I couldn't wear glitter, and it was like the end of the world.
What do you mean you wore
Yeah,
glitter?
actually.
I'm a little perplexed.
Like, I wore it on my eyes, I put it on my clothes, I had glitter binders. I had to wear a dress code because we were in a gang district. So the glitter helped me like stand out.
Yeah, because you don't stick out like a sore thumb in a fucking gang district.
This is true.
It would be like that Judge Judy shit where it'd be like the punishment fits the crime. So like I accidentally broke a TV and I had to buy a new TV.
You could buy TVs as a kid.
Yeah.
Well, it took me a while.
Sorry, Mom, I broke the TV. I'll just go out to the superstore and buy one. But my salary wages I got going on.
One time, I asked for a cookie right before dinner, and my mom told me no, so I said all I wanted was a cookie, and I punched a window and broke it, and my dad just one-handed picked me up. I didn't touch the ground until he went all the way through the living room, down the hallway, and just literally threw me onto my bed and slammed the door, and I literally had to stay in there until like the morning.
Were you a chubby kid? Was that your punishment?
I was a little chubby.
They wanted to keep you in shape?
But the worst punishment that I ever had, and this is just a little side note, it wasn't being grounded. I came home so drunk one night when I was in 10th grade, I was drinking cupfuls of gin, neat. I was woken up in the morning, I was in the hospital, needless to say. Well, before I go the rest of the story, my dad made me wake up because that was the first time I'd ever had a hangover.
What a punishment.
And at first he brought me water and an Egg McMuffin. I was like, this is great. Then he said, okay, get your shit. We're going to do yard work. I had to go outside and climb trees, trim them, mow the lawn, fucking pull up plants.
That is the best punishment I've ever heard of.
I was vomiting bile into the fucking, into my parents' flower beds.
Your dad should write a parenting book, Parenting
He should.
101. Yeah. That is fantastic punishment. If my parents would have done that to me, I never would have drank again.
Oh, I drank like the next weekend, but I would shake his hand to this day and be like,
What? That is
That was
brilliant
good
parenting.
brilliant.
Yeah.